Had to finish up my last live stream, but I still on my mind. Hope everybody's doing good out there. Why still on my mind? Excuse me, y'all. Good morning, Shay. How are you? Yeah, why still on my mind? Rental prices. I had to come back on this topic because it's very important to me, even though it might not look like nobody's struggling in America, but you see it all over the internet. I'm doing good, Shay. um, um, I just be trying to keep my composure when I'm in these places. It'd be hard. Yeah, it'd be hard. Yeah, it'd be hard. It's just hard for me to. I'm not gonna say. Well, it's hard for me to deal with people who can't communicate. Like my boss. I'm gonna get back on topic, but this just my boss. He'll tell me to do something, but won't explain exactly how he want it done, and they'll wait till I finish doing something to be like, oh, you need to spin it the other way, so I gotta take everything back apart. And I'm like, why you ain't just tell me that from the get-go? Like, but I'm not complaining, I'm just letting you know, like, it'd be hard for me to deal with folks because it's like they don't even be communicating properly like adults. Like, hey, I need you to do this, boom, boom, bam. Like, they don't even tell us what time we leave. That's why I don't know. I just thank God for the blessing, but sometimes you just gotta deal with I don't know what to call it. It just be mind boggling. Like, they don't tell us what time we leave. They don't. I don't know. It just be on some other stuff. So like me, I be trying to like work through it. They be they be pissing me off, but I just be how can I explain it? I just be doing whatever they ask me to do. I don't even be asking no questions. That's kind of like dangerous, but it's like I don't be wanting to deal with folks like you ask a question and they get a smart response. I just be like, all right, I ain't even asking. But yeah, I'm doing good though. Yeah, like grown people don't even be communicating. Me, I at least like try to talk to people like what's going on and how you doing and stuff like that. But that's how I do like everywhere I walk around. But I notice with that a lot of people like say, so for instance, like if I walk around the job, I'll wave at people. Certain people give me a wave and then certain people don't. But I learned not to even take that no offense. It just when I see somebody wave, I wave back. If they don't, I don't. Yeah, I just walk right past. It's not me. I can't be friendly to everybody. I can't, because you don't know what people's intentions are. Because one lady, I waved at her and she gave me the I ain't gotta wave at you back. And I was like, all right. From now on, when I see people wave at me, I wave. But if they don't say nothing, I don't even look at them. But I just be trying to, stay sane with all this little, I would say, other stuff going on. You feel me? I gotta focus on my main goals, just in and out, and getting back to the topic. Yeah, I'm doing good, Shay. Yeah, I'm doing good. Got a lot of stuff coming up this weekend. Got a lot of stuff coming up this weekend. So yeah, my New Year's is going pretty good. Yeah, I've been eating a lot better. A lot better. But yeah, I'm getting back to the topic. I got a couple more minutes. Yeah, rent prices. Rent prices are going up. Um, I've been talking with people, and some of them in the hood. They paying high prices in the hood right now, and where I'm at, they going up. This is so funny to me, y'all, and I'm gonna speak on it. So people are moving from their house into storage units, right? This is so funny to me because, like, my storage unit has been going up every year since the 2020, and this year it's so funny because it don't make sense. I don't know if they up to something or what, but they actually went down $2. $2 this year. Only really I think they went down is because I told them something, which I still think they went in my storage unit and took something that was worth, I'll say like $100, you know what I'm saying, $150 or whatever, and I can't find it. And I told them that. So I was like, I don't know if somebody went in my storage unit, because I did get them the key to my storage unit to fix the little thing under my storage unit a while back, but I didn't really put two and two together until I started clearing stuff out. I'm like, wait, where's my, but the lady was like, yeah, you're the only one who have a key to it. Well, I'm like, I gave y'all the key one time, and it only takes one time to steal somebody's stuff because everything else is there except that. And they actually went down $2. And I don't know how much longer I'm gonna have that storage unit. I'm just really about to sell everything, get rid of everything, because it's just an extra bill to me. In 2026, I'm trying to spend less money as possible on stuff. So I'm kind of gearing down, and I'm trying to work my way towards financial freedom, which is have as less bills as possible. Zaybo, what's going on? 10%? That's crazy. I seen a lady on this video, right? She said her rent went from $1,300 to $5,000. I'm like, man, she got to be capping. Ain't no way. She said her rent went to $5,000. I can't believe everything that's on TikTok. Even though I don't be on there, even though they put the TikTok videos on YouTube, I can't believe everything on TikTok. A lot of people be capping in real life. A lot of people cap on the internet, but I can't really fall into these traps, Yeah, I can't really fall into these traps. They might be telling the truth. I don't know. I remember one dude said he couldn't find a job. He put in 3,000 applications. That's a damn lie. You put in 3,000 applications, you're going to at least get 50 to 100 response, especially if you up there. Yeah, you doing office work, management work, like any data work, like tech work, any type like that. Yeah, I'm not gonna say it's easy to find a job, but you can go international. Yeah, she capping. Yeah. That was crazy. I'm like, man, ain't no way. See, she the one who wants to live that lifestyle. People are living above way above their means. People are maxing out their credit cards for what? To go on a trip, to go eat a $25 burger, go eat a $25 slice of pizza, have you a $30 or $40 alcohol beverage. People just, I don't know. I guess they think it ain't no tomorrow. They just running it up. But enjoy your life. But it's like, okay, like I told y'all, everybody spent money on Christmas. No, hold on, Thanksgiving, Christmas, New Year's, rent. Don't nobody got as much money as people think. Some people might be have a little money in their account, but you know they one of the few. It's so much money being spent, but people were smart this year and didn't spend all their money on Black Friday. Tax time is around the corner. The the economy is going to boost back up a little bit, but I'm hoping and praying that people don't just blow that money. I hope that people can hold on to that money as long as they can. Try to stretch it. Act like you ain't even got it. Act like you got some sense with the money. You know what I'm saying? People just get it and they just automatically TV. You know what I'm saying? I would at least invest in a car. Something that I can get somewhere back and forth if you don't have a car. At least just what are people really spending money on? Stuff that they want, not stuff that they need. Shit, I would buy me a little store. Yup. I'm buying all the essentials that people need. Stuff that people need, always gonna sell toilet paper, toothpaste, deodorant, um, washing powder, simple stuff. And that gave me a idea too. I need to start surplusing and start just buying two of everything every time I go to the store. Boom, buy two, buy two, buy two. I even got coupons for stuff, so I think I'm gonna start. I always use coupons, but I think 2026 I'm gonna really just go extremely crazy with coupons, and just start getting two of everything: soap powder, boom, packs of toilet paper, toothpaste. See, my toothpaste, I usually go to the health store. Um, when I'm out, I'll go to the store and get the other toothpaste, the one that got the ride in it. But yeah, man. Um, that'll be a smart. Open up a little small little. People know you got it. They ain't got to go to the store. I might deliver it. Yeah, I might deliver it. What you need? Even though they got apps like that, but you know, really feel like the older folks and stuff like that, they might not want to go out. So, hmm especially if you're in the hood, like you can be the one-stop shop. People, when the store closed, shit, what you need, far as not at food wise, but like stuff that people need, and that'll be a good investment for some people to come up on instead of wasting money. Um, Wasting money on TVs, and TVs are almost over with. They got projectors now, so TVs are like people still gonna have them, but people are starting to get more into the projector side of things. So, yep. And getting to the storage unit um, situation, I seen a lady. Um, she was on a YouTuber's page, and she moved to Thailand, right? And she said she had to sacrifice and live in a storage unit, right? Her storage unit was clean, decked out. I'm talking about it looked like a small apartment. I don't know the lady name, but I like her vibes though. Yeah, I like her vibes. She was Man, I think she went viral. Y'all go look her up. I don't know her TikTok name, but she went viral. I'm talking about her storage unit looked better than some people's house. And she in Thailand right now. Y'all look her up. Y'all go check out on a couple YouTubers. What's his name? What's his name? Tajari, Tajari or something like that. Lewis or something like that. Yeah, he on YouTube. I think he from VA. But yeah, he interviewed old girl, and she was talking about her situation, and she saved up money, and now she out there in Thailand living good. That's why I was telling Miss April this morning, like there's a lot of folks, people on this internet all day, look at stuff that you're not used to seeing. You know what I'm saying? Like I'm used to seeing people leave America, um, and when people actually go outside of America and experience how other people live and how other people treat you outside of the United States, I think a lot of people have a better perspective. But see, people always go with the bandwagon. Now, I show speed is in Africa. Now he got a lot of eyes on Africa now. A lot of eyes. A lot of eyes. But it was people before him, that was doing what he doing. JT, shout out to bro. He was going live every day. People was, seeing Africa. That's what inspired me to go to Kenya. I love Kenya. I love Ghana. But he tell the truth, Um, it might be hard to make money over there unless you tied in with some people. Um, you probably can't make. Well, I'm not gonna say you probably can't make 100. You can make some money, but you just got to be tied in with the right people, doing the right things. But stuff like that, and what's going on with the ICE people, and what's going on with all this, people don't want to be in America right now. Yeah, you can make money in America, but I'm telling people, make your money, save as much as you can. Of course, you're gonna spend some. I'm not gonna tell you, oh, save all your money. That's impossible. It's impossible to save all your money. I know these YouTubers be trying to give financial advice, but they make a pretty large sum of money off of YouTube every month. The small YouTubers like us, we, um, I'm barely scratching the surface. Now, if I was making as much as they was making, I'd be traveling like they are too. Yeah, I'd be traveling like they are too. And once I get this little business handled, we will be possible to make some moves like I really want to. Um, Especially if we start getting overtime and stuff like that again. We're not really working overtime, which I don't really understand. That's what I'm saying. Like I don't be understanding people. I'm trying to make this money. What y'all trying to do? So I'm going to where the money at. I don't care what nobody say. Yeah, it's money here, but it's like, okay, they cut off the overtime. It ain't really exciting. It's easy. We ain't really doing much, but I'ma just stay down, you know what I'm saying, till I come up. Till they let me go, wherever. If they need me, they need me. But I'm an asset. Yeah, I'm an asset. If you, is anybody still here? Put a two in the chat. Yeah, put a two in the chat if y'all still here. Yeah, yeah, the recess. If y'all know what that mean. It's past that. Um, It's past that. The car, the car companies ain't selling cars. All the new cars just sitting. The 2025s, they just sitting. They can't even fit the 2026 in the parking lot because the car lots are still full. Houses, they still selling houses above, way above market value. The foreclosure rate is crazy. When people buy these houses, oh, it's good. Yeah, I got my key. I got my key to my house. Yeah, that sounds pretty good. Let's wait a couple years and think and see if you still feel the same way. Nah, I should have just waited. Yeah, I should have just waited. I should just bought me some land. Even though it's more expensive to build your house, once you done building, ain't no more bills except taxes. That's it. Mm-hmm. Bought my house for 70K. Look, Nick. Look what you said. Look what you said, bro. Bought my house 70K 10 years ago. See, we're not talking 10 years ago. We're talking about now. If you could do it all over again, would you do it in today's time? We're not talking about back then because right before 2020, my coworker was telling me how he only paid six something a month for a house he just bought. Now, if we still had them type of times, which I did see a video of this company, they help you get, I guess, affordable housing of somehow. Um, but that's the only company I seen. I forgot the name of the company actually. But it's some. Oh, I'm trying to think of it. That's the only company. But I'm talking about if you go through a regular company. If I go through my credit union, I might get a good rate, but I don't think I'm ready for that. And it takes accountability for you to let yourself know you're not ready for that. People get into situations and they be like, "Man, I should have just waited. You got to pay this for 30 years. Are you gonna be able to make that money for 30 years?" And what really got me is like my people, they own a house, right? They still paying on it, and it's been 20 something years. They still paying on it. I'm like, damn, that's a long ass time, a lot of money. But once it's paid off, it's yours. But that's a long time. You gotta think about that. A lot could happen. Always believe in buying property throughout history. Houses always go up in value. That's a good thing too, bro. That's a good thing too. But they saying houses not really selling like that. Yeah, they saying houses not really selling like that, bro. One lady, she was like, I put my house on the market and it's been on the market for a year and got no offers. Unless you know somebody. If not, just sell the house after a few years once it goes up in value. Yeah, yeah. And one of my coworkers, he was telling me about equity, how you can take some of the money out of your house and you can actually have cash. I was like, that sound good. It do sound good, but nah, I want to be financially free. I don't want to. If I'm gonna owe somebody, my limit is like 20K, 30K, whatever. That's my limit. I can manage that. I can get it paid off quick. You know what I'm saying? But anything above that, I'm straight. Yeah, I'm straight. Cause you got to think about what you can do with that money. Buying a house, yeah, that's it's all right. It's all right. At the rate that houses are right now, Come on now. Like, how can you really make a profit? You're gonna have to sell your house. Cause when you paying for a house, you're almost paying double. So to order to sell your house, you might have to go a little bit over double just to get your money back. So that shit, I don't know, bro. That shit, to me, I don't know. Yeah, that shit don't sit right with me. But yeah, we about to get back to it, y'all. About to get back to it. I'll see y'all in a few.